Good afternoon from Macomb City Hall. This is Macomb Mayor Mike Inman with a COVID-19 update. It's been quite a bit of time since we've had a chance to get together. I apologize for that. We'll get right down to some business here. And as we continue to wait to advance into phase 5, some of the things that we're going to talk about have to do with continued social distancing, mask wearing, and washing of hands for sure, because many of you may be picking up from the news and from other folks in the community that we're seeing, not only around McDonough County, but in the state in general, an increase in overall case positivity. So until that stabilizes and starts to decline, we're going to be unable to start the bridge phase into phase 5. And I know that's disappointing for me, so I know it has to be disappointing for everyone else. But let's talk a little bit about the numbers. So as of yesterday, the McDonough County Health Department was reporting an additional 12 new cases since their update the day before. That's pretty evenly broken down between females and males, with an additional 8 newly recovered cases. They're also reporting an additional death, so our condolences go out to the family members of that person who passed away. So currently, since the onset of the pandemic, 2,532 cases. They're currently tracking about 51. That's been pretty consistent in the 50s all week. That's a fairly significant increase for what it had been trending several weeks before that. So we're experiencing that case positivity increase here in McDonough County, and the majority of well, I shouldn't say the majority. It's pretty evenly split across the new caseload, across all age spectrums. However, no one above the age of 60 was reported in that new group. So vaccines are helping, and many of you have had an opportunity, I think, maybe to avail yourself of getting vaccinated, and that's good. You can be assured that we're continuing that effort. And when it comes to the vaccine being administered, the health department is reporting a total of 15,669 doses of COVID-19 have been administered to residents of McDonough County, whether they got it at one of the locations here in McDonough County or somewhere else. That's a good number, relatively speaking. Out of that, the general population will say the 16 to 64-year-olds are around 8,200 and just short of 250 folks receiving that initial vaccine. And at the end of the day, 7,200 plus residents of the county have received both of their vaccines. And those folks that maybe were getting the Johnson, the 1 doses, is computed in that as well. We're still far from having the majority of the county vaccinated, and we're far from having the majority of the state vaccinated. So we want to encourage you that may be listening that haven't had a chance to get vaccinated to do that. But we'd also like to encourage you to influence those folks you have in your sphere of groups and friends and acquaintances to encourage them to get vaccinated. Now, a couple of things on the vaccination side of things. As many of you know, Johnson & Johnson was, that vaccine was placed on pause by the Center for Disease Control and the Federal Drug Administration earlier this week. There was an emergency review of that, and we're waiting those results. And some people may have been looking forward to the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson, and I think we'll get some clear direction sometime next week on whether that's going to be continued to be available or not. But relatively speaking, we have plenty of Pfizer vaccine and Moderna. Those both require 2 shots. So something that has happened over the last several days, and maybe since the last time we met, there's a much more robust ability for you to have access to the vaccine here in McDonough County in particular. So for example, Walgreens, Walmart, and Hy-Vee pharmacies are all dispensing the coronavirus vaccine, and it's predominantly Moderna, but it could be Pfizer as well. And what we want to do is encourage you to take advantage of a mass vaccination clinic, or share the information with folks that you know, a mass vaccination clinic that will be held next Tuesday, April 20th, from 8:30 to 5 p.m. That's next Tuesday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. at the former Farm King building located at 2700 East Jackson. Some of your friends may have gotten vaccinated there last weekend when there was a mass vaccination clinic held there. It went really smoothly, vaccinated nearly 500 people during that time in spite of a very rainy day. The health department and the McDonough District Hospital collaborated on that endeavor. And so again, this is a Pfizer vaccine, first dose Pfizer vaccine on Tuesday the 20th, 8:30 to 5. You say, well, how do we sign up? A couple of ways, and it's getting easier. First of all, this is open to everyone, 16 years of age and older, 16 years of age and older. And you can, a couple of ways, you can go getyourcovidshot.com. That address is located at the bottom of your screen. Or if you'd like to have access to any one of this mass vaccination clinic next week, or any one of the 3 pharmacies that are administering the vaccine, again, Walgreens, Walmart, or Hy-Vee, you can go to coronavirus.illinois.gov and enter the zip code for Macomb and Macomb. It's a fillable form. Hit enter, and it'll give you access to the links to all 4 of those sign-up locations. So the McDonough District Hospital vaccine clinic on the 20th, and in either one of these 3 pharmacies that are also offering vaccine. You can also make arrangements for anything that the health department has available on that sign-up as well. There are plenty of availability in all of those locations, and we would surely encourage you to do that. Really, the only way we're going to get moving forward into phase 5 is if more people become vaccinated as we continue to do the social distancing, mask wearing, and washing of the hands. It's really, really critical. I can't underscore it enough that the vaccines are available. It's not nearly as complicated to get signed up. The only requirement is you need to be above the age of 16. And I think you'll find that the process, if you were waiting or reluctant, say for example, maybe you were waiting for other people in the community that maybe you thought had a more urgent need to be vaccinated, we've got them taken care of now for the most part. This is a time, or maybe you were a younger person, or you have children that are under the age of 18 but 16 or older, and you weren't sure which vaccine to give them. The Pfizer vaccine is available and been certified for them, so get yourself set up for that clinic at the old Farm King building next Tuesday. So plenty of availability, not nearly as complicated, no long surveys to take online, or the availability is dramatically improved over what it's been up until now. So again, please, and I know in some cases, those of you that may be watching this, we may be preaching to the choir a bit, but we would like you to be part of the rest of the singing the song, so to speak, in the community, and please get the information out. Now, all this stuff, again, the contact information, once again, is getyourcovidshot.com or coronavirus, all one word, .illinois.gov. Enter the zip for Macomb and Macomb, fillable form, hit enter, and you'll be able to sign up for any one of these clinics, including the Pfizer clinic that's being ran at the former Farm King building next week. So we're getting close to the continued good weather here, an opportunity to enjoy getting out and socializing, maybe at levels we haven't done for a year, and we just want to keep that momentum going because eventually we'd like to get this all behind us. There's significant light at the end of the tunnel. Again, vaccination is the key here. If you'd have any questions about the vaccine, please contact either the McDonough County Health Department, MDH, or check the Illinois Department of Public Health website, and they have all the information you need, and there will be updates there, as well as other clinics coming online, as well as information relative to Johnson & Johnson's one-shot status as it becomes available too. And of course, you can always give us a call here at City Hall if that would be a route you'd like to take. We'll do our best to get the information or get you to the people that can answer the questions. So until we have a chance to meet again, thank you.